Hello, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to our final match reaction show for today, and it's finished Mallorca nil, Barcelona nil. And I tell you what, I fix this. I tell you what, this is 3 points that at some point, if Barcelona go on to achieve great things this season, I think they will look at these 3 points and go, "This is the moment where we knew we could do it. This is the moment," because these are the sort of games that Barcelona too often have thrown away points in the last couple of years. This is the games where they've come away frustrated. They play really well and they don't get the 3 points in this. I don't think Barcelona played really well today. Actually, I don't think they played well today, but they come away with the 3 points, and that is, I think, what's going to please Xavi. That's what's going to please the fans. And I mean, it's a moment of class, really, from Robert Lewandowski. The goal, just a moment of class. The pass wasn't really good from Fati. I mean, the thing is, Fati didn't have a lot of options, so that was the only pass on. But even with that only pass on, I don't think the pass was, the thing is, it's a very difficult pass to make. So I'm not saying that Fati is a bad player because he couldn't make that pass. It was a very difficult pass to make, and he didn't get it right. But Lewandowski is Lewandowski. He makes something of it. He chases after it. Then he just foxes the defender. I mean, that drag back is something that very few players in world football can do at the moment. And Lewandowski is one that just tries back. And then even after that, he's still got to put a finish. He's got to apply the finish. He's got two defenders standing right next to him like that. He's got a small gap that he's got to hit through. And he finds that gap, and he finds the gap between the defenders, and he finds a gap where the goalkeeper can't save it. I mean, that is just a fantastic goal. Might be the goal of the season, actually. Might very well be the goal of the season. It's definitely Lewandowski's best goal so far for Barcelona. I think it's just a sensational, stunning goal, and it was a goal that was worthy of being a match-winning goal, and it turned out to be the match-winning goal because Barcelona really didn't create much else. I mean, if you look back, I don't think there were a lot of chances that they created beyond that goal. I mean, there are half chances. There are places where they could have done better. They maybe a pass here, a shot there, but I mean that was, I mean, that wasn't a clear cut chance, but that was the only real chance that they fashioned out, and that is what Lewandowski brings to Barcelona. He's a player who can create something out of nothing, and this is what he did there. He created something that really something shouldn't have been on, but it does that. Mallorca really played well. They played the 5-4-1. I think the game plan was clear. They were going to soak up pressure. They were going to stay compact. They were going to stay organized. And then probably they were going to hit on the counter, or they were going to play their way through when they had the possession. But without out of possession, they were going to stay close and compact. I think that's what they did. They weren't afraid to take the game to Barcelona, by the way. They gave it as good as they got. Nobody can say that they were just there to sit back and soak up and just defend. They weren't doing that. What they were doing was they were trying to win the ball. They weren't trying to overcommit into tackles or into defensive position processes. They were basically saying, break us down, we'll win the ball back, and then we'll play our game. And that's what they did. I think Aguirre will be pretty happy with the game overall. The only issue, of course, is the fact that they perhaps lacked a little bit of ambition in that final third. I think there were times when Kang-In looked like he could have done more. He couldn't quite apply that final pass, the final finish. There were times where you really felt that maybe Muriqi could have done a little bit more as well. And it's just, I mean, the best chances of the game, if you look aside from the goal, I think they fell to Mallorca. I didn't think they fell to Mallorca. There were a couple of good chances, half chances. I don't think Barcelona had the best half chances, but that's the way it is. They just like a little bit of cutting edge, but that's why Mallorca are where they are, and that's why Barcelona are where they are at the moment, top of the league, actually. So it was a good game for Mallorca, but just a little bit of quality that was needed. The Kang-In was fantastic. Probably man of the match, Kang-In. I think probably the man of the match, and that says a lot about how well Mallorca played. That they really could have, should have at least got a point. Could have got all 3 points. And that final chance that fell to Kang-In, I think in the 8-9 minutes or so, where he just flashes it across. I think he was almost caught in two minds. Should I shoot? Should I cross? He went for neither in the end, but that was the chance. I think that was the chance. But nonetheless, great performance. A few things to note. I mean, I was surprised that Balde played right back, and I think that is something that might have come back to bite them. But it worked out okay. And I think this is a problem when you have three left backs and no real right backs. I mean, no starting. You have three left backs who I don't think Alonso is the best of the three, but they paid money for him. They've got to start him at some point. Alba is still, the left back for Spain, so you can't really rule him out. And then you've got Balde, who's probably been the best left back this season. So it's going to have to rotate between three left backs, and that's why you're going to have to sometimes play players out of position, which is happening, especially on that right back, where they really they don't have a first choice right back. Actually, I mean, you think about Bellerin is not really a Barcelona level right back. Same with Sergio Roberto, he's not. So they're going to have to keep rotating and figuring out who's going to play on that right back side. And it's going to mean sometimes players are going to play out of position. But they'll be happy with the clean sheet as well. I think Pique and Christensen did reasonably well, all things considered. The fact that they don't have Araujo, they don't have Conde means that they have gonna have to use the squad now. but they'll be happy with the clean sheet. I think Barcelona won't be too disappointed with the team performance. It's not the performance that we expect, not the levels that we expect. But I don't think it was necessarily like this kind of performance was the shocking kind of performance. I think it was just one of those games where you kind of where the result is more important than the performance. It's one of those games where you want to get the 3 points away to Mallorca. You just want to get 3 points and you want to move on. That's what you want to do. I think they'll be pleased with that. A little bit sad for Fati as well. I would have expected to see more from him, to be honest. I really would have. But he's still feeling his way back into match fitness, and hopefully he did make the decisive. He did make the pass for the goal, so that's something for him. But yeah, you want to see a lot more. The problem is they don't. Raphinha and Dembele, they're both right wingers. So if you can have a fit and firing Fati, then it allows you to solve that issue. So you can have two proper wingers on either side. But anyway, that's something for another day to think about. Do smash like for Lewandowski's stunning goal, by the way. Absolutely fantastic goal. Do smash like for that. Smash like for Kang-In as well. Man of the match. I think he was fantastic, and deserves shout out. I think Mallorca deserve a lot of praise. A lot of people talk about Barcelona's win, but I think Mallorca deserve some praise as well, some credit as well. So do smash like for them and for Kang and Lee as well. Do share your comments. Let me know what you thought of the game, what you thought of Barcelona's performance. They've got a big game coming up now against Inter Milan in the Champions League. That is big. I think they'll win that one, but based on what I saw from Inter earlier today. But yeah, it's a big game, and they'll need to. They will want to win those two to kind of ease their passage into the knockout stages. But do let me know what you think about Barcelona's performance. And yeah, do subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. A lot of videos today. Do check them out. And when you subscribe, you do get all the notifications for all the videos that have dropped. So please do that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow when we do a few more. We got the Manchester Derby tomorrow, so we'll be here with the reviews for that one. But oh my god, that'll be such a game, won't it? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.